believe the world needs more people who are turned on by their life. One of the best ways to do that is by having beautiful, incredibly expansive sexual experiences. But the reality is, there's a lot of things that get in the way of people having mind-blowing, expansive, even spiritual sexual experiences. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 ways to unblock your sexual energy so that you can be more connected to your pleasure, to your desires, and feel more connected and intimate in your sexual experiences, whether that's with yourself or with a partner. Number 1 is the most important, and I usually leave the most important one for last, but we're just going to start off with a bang. Number 1 is about telling a new sexy story. What do I mean by that? Well, the story you tell becomes the life you live. So you have opinions about what is good and bad. You have opinions about your body, about your pleasure, about whether or not you're worthy. And some of those stories might be good. I'm a good kisser. I'm beautiful. I'm so lovable. Some of those stories might be negative. You know, my legs are too flabby. I'm not good enough. Whatever stories you got going on, they live in your body. Your subconscious mind is your body. Your body is a physical manifestation of the thoughts that you think and believe about yourself to be true. So the number 1 most important thing that you can do is let go of the stories that don't serve you. It's about letting go of the stories that limit your connection with yourself and how you experience pleasure in your body. Now, the thing is, when it comes to sex, this is often the most hidden part in our mind that we have the least amount of access to because it's been so shamed and it's been so taboo and it's been so weird to talk about that most people don't feel comfortable even looking at these things. Why would you want to go digging around for anywhere that you feel shame? If you're anything like me, you've probably wrestled with shame around sex, pleasure, and how to get your needs met. And the nature of the mind is that it unconsciously repeats past experiences until you consciously go in and reprogram those beliefs and patterns. So those stories literally live in your body until you go in and change them, which is why I say tell a new sexy story. This is exactly what we're going to be doing in the Orgasmic Existence workshop. I'll share more about that in a little bit, but you can find the link in the description if you're interested. Okay, on to the more physical things that you can do. Number 2 is all about breathing. This cannot be overstated. It is so important. And you know what? There's actually orgasmic breath. There's so many different kinds of breathing techniques that you can use that will literally get you to an orgasm without even using your hands or anything else, just through your breath. But that's a little bit more advanced. At the very basic level, the most important thing you can do is breathe through your belly. Breathe deep into your belly. Most people don't even know how to breathe, and they breathe backwards, or they have such a shallow breath that there is no breath in their body, in their belly. So imagining that you're breathing almost into your pelvic floor when you inhale and inflating your belly like a balloon, and then exhaling as your belly falls. This will slow your breath and slow your mind and relax your body, which is absolutely essential if you want to unblock any stuck energy and relax so that you can enjoy sex more. So this is obviously something you can just do anytime, but especially before you're going to get into a connection, whether it's just with yourself or with another person, just taking 5 minutes to do deep belly breathing will relax your body, relax your nervous system, and make you far more present in your body rather than just stuck up in your head. Number 2 is still about relaxation, and it's about rest and sleeping more. Stress inhibits sexual energy and your libido. If you find it hard to relax, I totally understand. I spent so much time of my life like in overdrive, being super high achieving and really focused and really in my masculine energy. And so like I really didn't know how to relax for a very long time. I'm still learning how to relax, to be honest with you. But it truly is such an important part to allowing the energy in your body to flow. So sleep more, take naps, let yourself daydream, let your mind wander, let yourself become bored. This is so good for your nervous system. This is such a great thing. I think that for every person, whether you're a man or a woman, doesn't matter. If you can spend some time just relaxing more instead of putting so much pressure on yourself, you will get a great return on that. Number 4 is yoga, specifically squats, and anything that really opens up your hips. Squats are really powerful because it actually gives a massage to your internal organs. Squatting opens up the pelvic area, and it's so great to do throughout the day. If you can take squatting breaks, sometimes people put a timer when they're working for like 20 or 40 minutes or something like that. If you can take a break, especially if you sit in a chair all day, and you can take time to squat and even kind of walk around. If you need to, you can elevate your heels for a little bit, but it's so good for your body. So anything that really opens up your hips and allows you to get in kind of a squatting position is really good for you. Number 5 is dance. So again, it's all about physically moving your hips, letting your hips gyrate. It's no secret, exercise is so great for your libido, but especially when it comes to dancing, whether you're just dancing by yourself, in your bedroom with nobody around, or doing some salsa. Either way, the idea is to feel the music or just feel yourself and feel and bring your awareness down into your hips. Twerking is amazing for this. This really helps to shake up stagnant energy. So if you want to unblock your sexual energy, just put on some music and get jiggy with it. Number 6 is clean your room. And what I mean by that is to get rid of things you don't need, not just in your bedroom, but in your junk drawer, in the closet, stuff that you don't need, stuff that's been piling up. I find it funny when people make a vision board, but they don't even realize they live in a vision board, because you do. Your physical environment holds energy and it affects you. So the images you see, the colors you see, the way your space is laid out, this is why feng shui is actually so powerful. There's a symbolism and energy to the objects in your space. So anything that doesn't bring you joy or feel comfortable or peaceful or loving or just give you good memories, get rid of it. If you don't use it, recycle it, donate it, sell it. If something isn't being actively a part of your life or bringing you some positive energy, why keep it? How you do anything is how you do everything. So if you have stagnant items in your home, it's going to affect your mind in a stagnant way as well. So when you clear the space out, just as we do in the workshop, we're clearing your thoughts out, like letting go of the past thoughts that don't serve you. It's even a natural side effect that almost all of my clients will report. Once we've been working together for a couple of weeks, they just start wanting to get rid of things. Almost all of them do like a home makeover as a natural side effect of getting rid of their unhelpful thoughts. So clean out your room, clean out your closet, and especially the bedroom. However you have your bedroom set up, you want it to be clean and clear. You want the energy to flow. Open the windows, get rid of anything that doesn't serve you or bring you positive memories or thoughts. And you can even bring in fresh cut flowers. Anything that brings new, fresh energy into your physical space will also support the flow of your sexual energy. Number 7 is to make noise. Make sounds, get comfortable with your voice, and you can do this in a non-sexual way. Simply by sitting with yourself, just right now, and going, and feel the vibration in your throat. Or just start singing, but feel the energy in your throat and in your mouth and let the sounds come out. You can even make weird sounds like, doesn't really matter. Just start using your voice. And the next step to that would be to use your voice I would practice on your own when you are self-pleasuring. Start making certain noises. Imagine the pleasure moving from your genitals and your sexual center, moving up your body and coming out through your throat and out through your mouth in sounds, and play with weird ones. Doesn't always have to be like, oh yeah, like you can make weird sounds and just see what it feels like. Just experiment, okay? And then, of course, you can do that with a partner, but just explore using your voice and moving the energy up through your body and out through your voice. You can yawn, you can shout, you can groan or sigh. Just experiment. And when you feel the sounds moving through your body, imagine it swirling through your body and vibrating through your body until it comes out of your voice. Just like movement, sound is a very elemental way of connecting with our being. So you could take any one of these or combine a few of them, and they will all help to connect you with your sexual energy and to get the energy flowing. However, the reality is you're probably just going to go to the next video and not actually do any of these things and never actually tap into the deeper gifts of your sexuality. And that really sucks, because I really believe that the world needs more people who are turned on by their life. And I think it would add immeasurably to world peace if more people were having deeply fulfilling and satisfying sexual experiences. So I really hope you consider what I've shared with you today and come check out my workshop, Orgasmic Existence. The good news is you don't have to go to years and years of therapy. There's nothing wrong with you or me. We've just inherited some really shitty stories about shaming who we are, but we don't have to carry those any longer. Whether you are single or in a relationship, it doesn't matter. If you want mind-blowing, beautifully intimate, juicy sexual experiences, you got to get rid of the old stories and the shame, the stuff that's just getting in the way of you really enjoying yourself, your pleasure, and whoever you might be sharing that with. So come check out Orgasmic Existence, click the link in the description, or come to thelivingnarrative.com, and you will awaken a deep embodied intelligence, tremendous energy, passion, and an extraordinary amount of pleasure in your body. You'll release old stories, limiting beliefs, and cultural conditioning, and replace it with greater intimacy, freedom, and pleasure, and greater self-awareness of who you are and what you want as an exquisitely beautiful, liberated sexual being. So come check out the workshop and get on the email list so that you can be notified as we're doing different workshops every month. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.